Welcome to the party. It's a Spice Drive this afternoon, Monday.
Yeah.
And you know, when we tell it, we start with the DJ Champ playing the best mix of music. And he says, come on, baby, come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
But now,
yes,
it's sad that we start with this story because if the baby, we've told you, men, ukiachwa, achika.
Achika.
Kugongewa pia ni constant. We've said these things in this show so many times.
Yes.
So there's a man.
Yeah.
He's being called Elvis Opio, and the gorgeous lady whose name is Marie Claire. The two have been dating and swapping whatever they do. And this Marie Claire girl is a singer in a church in SDA, and this man has been giving her fare and all these things. Eventually, when she graduated, she decided she doesn't want anything to do with Elvis. So Elvis decided to send people to pour acid on her face. It's one of the most painful things.
It's a very, very painful, and then it's horrific.
Yeah.
And very badly thought. It's a premeditated. And already the guy is in custody. But you can imagine if, there are so many issues of domestic violence happening now, especially when two lovers are falling apart, when love crumbles. But like you have said, we always tell people, like, if you're not feeling the vibe of your next partner, just leave. You don't have to harm them. These cases have been so many. The other day, someone poured water on the other one. People are killing, stabbing each other and stuff like this. And then you can actually see this one hired someone and told them, go and pour some acid on this. And you can imagine, she looks very pretty, very humble girl, quiet girl. But you can see the is life-damaging injuries. She's never going to be the same again. And I know former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko raised this issue, and they did a follow-up and they did a setup, and finally the guy has been arrested. He's in custody, awaiting to be arraigned. But like we say, it's bad. If it gets to this extent of domestic violence, ukiachwa wewe achika.
Just leave, man.
Just leave. Go to we said love is geographical.
Yeah, so now because this girl has decided, and naturally, I don't know why men don't understand this. A woman will be with you when she's in need.
Yes.
When she's pursuing that education, if you're paying.
Yeah.
The moment she graduates, she'll leave.
Yeah. But what I tell people is, don't provide waiting for a return. If you're giving, peana na moyo mkunjufu.
Yes.
Don't anticipate that because I paid for your school fees, now you need to stick with me. If things fall apart, that person should not be with you because just for the mere fact that you sponsored her education. Just for the mere fact that you did this and that. If they want to leave, they leave.
And women leave.
Yeah.
So now, I hear Elvis Opio's gross was that she's been with this Marie Claire, who is a member of Redemption Ministries and SDA choir. She's been involved with Elvis for 8 long years while he was away from his family. From the very beginning, Claire's parents were aware of the relationship during these years. Elvis supported her through school, covering her fees from Form 4 all the way to the university. He provided her with the daily upkeep and even assisted her family financially. He invested in her future, played a major role in her life. In many ways, he became what people refer to as Brother Bernard. While this was happening, another family suffered in silence. Elvis' wife and children endured pain, humiliation, and disrespect. And eventually, wife grew tired of enduring the emotional suffering. She became exhausted from the endless battle, and she could not win. Everything changed when Claire graduated last year. She told Elvis that she has found someone else who made it clear that she would not be anyone's second wife. This news reported did not sit well with Elvis. He could not accept that someone he had invested in 8 years would leave him. He tried talking to Claire, even involving her parents, but nothing worked. 2 months ago, The pressure and the heartbreak pushed him to attempt to take his own life, though he survived. The pain of rejection and betrayal consumed him. At one point, Elvis allegedly even contemplated ending Claire's life. Eventually, he reportedly decided to have her attacked with sulfuric acid. He said to have believed that if he could not have her, she should suffer and feel the same pain she thought she had been caused him. Now Claire is left with injuries and scars that may never fully heal. Now, rule number 1.
Yeah.
Don't educate someone hoping that you'll marry them.
Oh, don't feel obligated.
Yes.
Don't feel obligated. Do it out of goodwill.
Do it out of goodwill.
Do it out of goodwill.
Yes.
And then when it's done, see how you move forward.
Yes.
Because you cannot come up with it does not warrant you to assault someone
It doesn't.
to these levels, because this one is clearly an issue of mental. It's a mental issue.
It's a mental issue.
Disguised in a pain of rejection.
Yeah, and gender-based violence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, what happens? He's going to be behind bars for a very long time.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just because you are thinking and you hear he had another family.
So the children will suffer, the other wife will suffer.
Yeah.
But also, I always tell people, if you are dating a chick, women change like the wind.
Yes.
You must understand that.
Yes.
Women today will be in love with you.
Yeah.
The next day, I'll tell you, Solo,
She's out of love.
Yeah. I'm out of love.
That's true.
Don't even worry.
Yeah.
The best thing about it, you walk your way.
Just go.
Go. Don't contact her.
Exactly.
Silence
Yeah.
is the best revenge.
It's the best revenge.
Don't even call her.
Yeah.
Let her, when she would want you, she will look for you.
Yeah. And you know what happened to these people when they go to prison?
Yeah.
You know, prison has different corners.
Yeah.
Depending on the criminal. Sasa huyu ameenda huko, he'll be the most useless guy ever inside there.
Yeah.
He'll be revered. He'll be. But, I mean, it's a bad place to be in.
But also women, I will tell you, if you're a girl and you're listening to us, there are two people you don't eat their money.
Yeah.
Two people.
Two people.
A man who is struggling.
Yeah.
A man who is genuinely struggling.
Yeah.
Ukijua ako kajamaa kanasteseka.
We usikule pesa yake.
Usikule pesa huo mtu.
Because they'll be very bitter.
They'll be bitter. They'll kill you.
And they'll disguise it because you fall out
Number
of
one, yes.
Yeah.
That guy who is poor.
Yeah.
Or who is struggling and is actually making sure.
They're saying it's hard-earned money.
There's a guy in Maseno, a watchman who educated a girl. And when the girl was graduating, the watchman was told, Ata ukuji graduation. What did she do? He went there and killed the woman on the graduation day. Now, number two, a loser of a person who lacks self-worth or attaching himself to me. If you're a loser, there are men who are losers.
Ukiona huyu ni loser.
Talk hapo.
Wachana na yeye.
Don't eat the money, hata fare usichukue.
Wachana naye. Hata kutumia rudisha.
Rudisha.
Yeah.
At you're taking a mjengo man's
najua warudishangi, lakini wewe mwambie tu usitumiange.
Eat money from rich people.
Yes.
Who have something to spare.
They'll be like, okay.
Okay.
Done deal.
Done deal.
Utasema wewe utanikumbukanga.
Yeah.
But if you see someone is struggling, hard earned and everything, just walk away. He'll be psychotic at one point.
Yeah. So let's go for business news. When we come back, we continue with our show.
Great.
You know, Solo, when we were talking about that incident of that lady, the man, Elvis Opio, who burnt that acid to this lady, it reminds me of the other guy who is still in hospital. And the girl who committed that crime is still not arrested.
The actress.
They're an okay guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's an actress, right?
I don't know whether she's an actress, but she's never been arrested. So two people committed the same brutal act of burning their partner, with one with acid, one with boiling water. Both acts are savage violence. Both destroy lives. Both should face full force of the law. But look at what happens. The man accused of sending someone to pour acid on his girlfriend is hunted down and arrested almost immediately.
In less than 24 hours.
Meanwhile, Gladwell Kagai, who allegedly poured hot water on her husband or boyfriend, is still out there running free a month later. So the obvious question arises: is justice blind or selective?
Clearly, this one is a case of colluding. She must have been colluding with the authorities, because how do you explain that? Number one, she's a very popular figure. She is well known in her region, in the area where they are living. And this thing happened. The gentleman was rushed to hospital. Very, very severe burns because of hot water. But if we say that maybe a month down the line, we still not have brought her to books, then clearly it's a story of colluding with authorities, because there's no other explanation.
So we are saying justice cannot operate on sympathy.
That's true.
Cannot. Or gender politics. Or public emotion.
Because there's no excuse to this one. And there's no excuse to explanation of why she has not been brought to book up to date.
Yes, and it must operate on fact and accountability. If someone burns another human being, woman or man, they must face the same consequences.
Exactly. And this one was very well known because, you see, they were at home. The gentleman went to bed to sleep. She boiled water, premeditated again. While he was still in his sleep, she poured water on the boyfriend.
So we are saying that selective justice is no justice.
There's no space for that.
It is hypocrisy dressed in robes.
That's
you can't have that hypocrisy.
That is very
true. Someone has burnt the other and the other one is caught.
And it is very, very unfortunate, because you saw the gentleman suffered very severe burns.
Yes.
Almost costing his life.
And he's still in hospital.
He's still in hospital because, when you have a high percentage of burns degree, it is a terrible thing, and it is life-threatening.
It's actually very, very bad.
Yes.
So if you know what has happened, we are talking about the man who sent the friends to pour acid on the lady. And also we recall the gentleman from Umoja, who was also burned by hot water by Kangai Gladwell.
Yes.
And Gladwell she's still on the run a month later. And we're saying selective justice is not just...
That is
just hypocrisy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Away from that, the lady...
Nayanoi.
Yes.
You know, it's a Maasai name.
Nayanoi
Ngeno.
Pulled out of the race.
She has decided to withdraw from the race. You know, Nayanoi is the widow of the late Johanna Ngeno, who was a politician, MP for Emurua, Dikir. And you know, she had already been endorsed by the family to take the mantle and replace him in the next upcoming by-election. But all of a sudden, she has decided to withdraw from the race. Well, could be reasons known to her. There were two things here. First of all, she's a very young girl. She's at 27 years old. And from a very, very well able family. You know, the father is a governor, Narok County governor. But if you saw her demeanor, you could see she's quite quiet and reserved girl. And I probably think that she just thought this political thing is not her game. And probably that would be the reason why she decided probably she needs to settle back into business. Doesn't want to... getting into politics is not an easy thing.
It's not.
It changes your character, your personality, your life forever.
It's crazy.
It changes everything about you, and even your mannerism. So it could have been come by surprise. She was well pitched and very well placed to actually replace the late husband. But looks like she knows one or two things about politics that she didn't really want to be involved in.
And also, you see, she's Maasai. And
their culture.
The culture is predominantly, that area is Kipsigis. I think the Patano men, they are sat down and said, no. since the uncle is a governor, we cannot allow them to come on this side as well.
Do you mean to say they are patriarchal?
But yeah, most Kipsigis people are very patriarchal. Yeah. And
So it could have been a reason?
Yeah, that's a reason.
Or probably they had a second option, which also seems to have been closed. Maybe they might pick someone else from the family because
they'll pick definitely a nephew or an uncle or somebody.
Exactly.
But you see, the uncle is a person from the home.
Yes.
So that, I think that's the reason why I'm saying they're very patriarchal, and that's the reason.
Yeah.
And naturally, in Kenya, if you go, someone always decides to get someone else. But anyway, we wish the person who will be selected, and I know blessed, and she might think later of running. It will be good if she has that. She thinks she would present them later. Away from that, the Raphael Tuju saga is still unfolding.
Yes.
And
so many questions.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's Raphael who abducted Tuju, or I don't know, Tuju abducted Raphael and ended up.
Yes.
Yeah, because someone abducted someone.
Someone must have abducted someone.
Because now he's saying.
Yes. How he's explaining.
He didn't disappear.
There are so many gaps.
He said he went to a family accepted them in Kiambu.
Yeah.
And he slept there.
And he left his car in Karen.
So now guys are asking him.
Yeah.
So how did you reach there?
Yeah, it's because you abandoned the car.
And then the first statement was that some people are trailing him.
Yes.
So the police want him for giving false information.
Yes.
But the thing is, Tuju just needs to sort his land case.
That's true. Simple and clear.
Forget about the side shows.
And finish everything.
Yeah.
Just pay the money.
Yeah, because yesterday at night, the University of Nairobi students went on rampage.
Yes.
When they had a rumor that Tuju has disappeared.
Missing. Yes.
So we are asking the government, allow this gentleman to settle his loan.
Yes, that's true. That's very, very true. So many gaps, so many loopholes, so many questions arising from his narration of what actually happened. From him saying that he saw a numberless car trailing him. Based on his knowledge about Karen area, he says he was able to slip away from them and take a different turn. But for anyone who knows Karen, just at the Karen roundabout, there's a police station.
There is.
And it's very easy for you to drive in there if you spot a car that is trailing you.
And if it's alien.
And then I'm thinking, if you are driving, why abandon your car and run on feet and you're not even an athlete? How did you go? Let us anyway. I think it's a matter that is being investigated, so we cannot have a lot of speculations.
Yeah.
But I think there are so many loopholes, so many gaps about what is happening. The good thing, it was a scary thing. It was a scary information to find out that he was missing, and I know everybody was concerned and hoping that he is okay. First thing is, we're talking about a property that is very, very lucrative. We're talking about billions of shillings here. So everybody could have really wondered who was the mastermind. But clearly, like you're saying, it could have been a case of Raphael versus Tuju. Or Tuju versus Raphael.
I always say, dawa ya deni
ni kulipa.
Lipa. Dawa ya deni
ni kulipa.
Kulipa.
No other shortcut.
There's no shortcut. Otherwise, you'll have that problem until the end of the day.
Yes, that's true.
Now, away from that, there's a gentleman who sent me something and said, relationships are very difficult.
Yes.
My uncle called off his engagement 4 days before the wedding day. Venue was paid, guests invited, families already traveling. Everyone thought he panicked. 2 years later, he told me the reason.
What was the reason?
He's not saying.
Oh, he's not saying.
Yeah.
But he has a side story. Oh, he called off the wedding 4 days after. But do you know there are people who actually do those things for contribution? Kwa hivyo alikuwa ashalipwa pesa ya mchango.
So he said,
4 days to your wedding day, you have everything prepared.
Then he's saying, I didn't panic. I finally stopped pretending. The night before the rehearsal dinner, he asked one question. What are you most excited about in our marriage? He expected something about building a life together, about waking up next to each other, about ordinary days.
Yeah.
She talked about wedding, the dress, the photos, the reception, the honeymoon.
Yeah.
He realized
These are not the priorities.
she was excited about getting married
and not
and
about
not
our life.
about being married.
Not about investing in their life. And called it off.
They were
4 days.
Yes.
So if it was like on a Tuesday and the wedding was on a Saturday.
So yes, the chick.
Yeah. Why do you want to marry me?
Why do you want to marry me?
He said,
the first one he said, the night before
wedding
rehearsal, said, the guy was expecting, before rehearsal dinner, he asked her one question.
Yeah.
What are you excited about for our marriage?
Yeah.
And he expected something like building life together.
Yeah.
The woman didn't say that.
Yeah.
About waking up next
Each
to
other.
you
Every day.
each other day. On the ordinary days. She didn't say that. And then she talked about wedding. The woman said
the gown kwanza ndio
the
nataka
dress,
sana.
the photos, the reception, the honeymoon, and realized she was excited about getting married, but not being married.
She said this one is an empty thing.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time, you're getting married.
Yeah. Do you know why?
Do you know why your wife is getting married?
Yeah. This one said,
stop pretending.
Akasema ni bash.
Anataka bash, anataka photos, anataka mabeste waone. You are busy there, you're working.
But do you know...
You're on show, my brother. You're on show.
Do you know what is surprising is a lot of people are getting into relationships and marriage because of their people to see what is happening.
Women especially.
It is not genuine concern about this one is my husband, this one is my wife. I want us to spend our life together. They want to say, I want all my classmates and my ex-boyfriends to come and see.
Ooh. So we'll come back to that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll come back to that as we talk about a 40-year-old woman suffered life-threatening injuries just this afternoon after he was attacked by a jet lover in Bungoma.
Oh, another
Over
case.
40 years woman. She looks very bad.
Oh, man.
Assault there. So let's take we go for news. When we come back, we continue with our conversations. It's Spice Drive. I'm host CEO Charles Otieno and the Avril Solo, and of course Super DJ Champ on the 1 and 2s. Yeah, Hazy, they are in the Sugar Hill, and of course bringing that set from DJ Champ, beautiful music being played on Monday afternoon. And now, when you talk about Sugar Hill, about sugar, number one, former Arsenal player, former Arsenal player. When you talk about sugar babies or Sugar Hill, Nicolas Pepe, you remember you bought him for over 105 million.
Yes.
Has finally decided to get married to this summer to his adult film actress, Tiana Trump. The Ivorian is paying her $15,000 per month to quit the adult film industry, around $3,750 per week. The couple was supposed to tie the knot this weekend or sometime later this year.
Mechi.
Yeah?
Mechi. You know, when you're a player, you're paid per week.
Yes. So now this guy, Nicolas Pepe, has decided to go to a porn star.
Yeah. That's where he feels at least they can complete the inquisition.
You marry a porn star.
Yeah. It's the best.
And you pay $50,000
because
a month.
You marry depending on your needs.
And he comes from Africa, Ivorian.
Yeah.
Ushagokuwa hakuna hospitali. You know, sometimes African players must learn from Leroy Temimea, formerly of Arsenal.
Yes.
Or Ebue.
The way you come and help your community.
No, Ebue married and even was kicked out of his house because of this.
Okay, yes.
And he was sleeping or by the roadside.
Yes.
After earning so much money from Arsenal.
Yeah, which is
African players, if you want to get married, pull aside your money. Go back to the village.
Help.
Pick the most beautiful girl.
Yeah.
And get married.
A humble girl.
A humble girl.
Who will not come and mince all your money.
No, don't be like N'Golo Kante, who's married a 51-year-old.
That one, I think he's okay.
For 51?
Yeah.
You know, that 51-year-old is the ex of Jibril Cisse.
Oh, he's the ex of Jibril Cisse.
Yes.
Now I remember her. The French guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the dyed hair.
Yes.
So now, N'Golo Kante has decided to raise kids for the breed season.
Now it looks like she has a type. She likes these people who can run for 90 minutes. But just know, for Golo, I actually feel for him. I think there's a problem.
N'Golo Kante.
Yes, now there's a problem. Because initially, I had thought that he had seen a mother figure in her.
Yes.
Someone older than you, someone you can resonate with, you can sit down with, and that doesn't want to have this drama that comes along with the socialites.
Yes.
But for him to actually get married to someone else's footballer's wife, who is very, very well known, then I think there's a problem there.
There's a problem.
For him, this other one to marry a former adult film star.
Yes.
Then we will not call it lust, but I don't know. That's a very tricky one. That is a very. So he's paying her how much per? He's paying $15,000 per month. That is almost 2 million shillings per month.
Yes. And then eventually, akishamuoa hivyo.
So why is he getting married to her and paying her?
See, from playing football,
so that she can stop
acting
adult movies.
Yes. Tiana Trump.
Sometimes
she's one of the best porn stars.
Then he's just been hypnotized.
You know, when you talk about players, former players, yesterday or 3 days ago was Romario's 60th birthday.
60th birthday. One of the
he had
best.
3 days of partying. Neymar was there.
Yes.
The first day, there was dinner for 150 friends.
Wow.
The second day was a bash for 1,500 people and former players who arrived.
Wow.
The third day, another 1,500. The party was done for 3 days. Kina Neymar attended. And alcohol, even Romario, who is 60.
Yeah.
You know the girlfriend is how old?
Yeah, no.
23.
Hey, a young socialite.
23.
With a 60-year-old.
The man is 60.
Yes.
The girl is 23.
I'm telling you the things
older than the daughters.
I'm telling you the things that money can make you do. You know, sometimes, and why sometimes, and we have these people, especially like athletes, who get a lot of money, and all of a sudden they start squandering that cash because of poor management and lack of knowledge and advice. Because what these people need to do is you need a financial advisor, especially when you are actually touching that kind of money. Of course, Romario was one of the biggest stars from back in the day.
Yes.
Everybody in the footballing world knows how powerful that name was. And it shows he can afford it. But it's not the best investment to do. Even if you're having your 60th birthday, what is the point of inviting close to 5,000 people to come and celebrate with you? What is really the logic?
That's what I'm telling you. Crazy.
Yes, these people need financial advisors and bankers who can come and tell you what you need to do is probably do this for the community, have a small party. It's still the same, but give back to society. Now we're talking about a boy sleeping on the streets. And
on the pavement.
On the pavement.
Yeah.
And you see where he came from. And he has not, once the money goes, it's apologetic. When you have the money, you feel like you're a star.
Yes.
But the day that money is squandered and it's imeisha, that is when you realize that you're all alone. Even these players who are marrying these ladies, paying them 2 million shillings, the day that money goes, she's gonna go like the wind.
But what madness is this that you pay 2 million shillings?
I know why.
Yes.
I don't understand. You realize when it's gone.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But a lot of these people and a lot of players actually need financial advisors to actually bring them back to their senses. So sometimes so much money that can befall or come into your pocket or touch, come into your life, it makes you become stupid that you thought you were.
So, our good friend, Ngolo, you're doing badly.
Yes.
And of course, the Arsenal, former Arsenal player. Wewe na wewe sasa hapo umekosa zaidi.
Umeangusha. But you see these people, if you look at their history of where their background, where most of them have come from, they lack knowledge. They have, talent with no knowledge is very dangerous, almost vain.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's unfortunate, but saa zingine mtu sema pesa ni yao, let them do what they want to do. But when it comes to bite you, comes like karma.
Karma bites you in the back.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, so away from that, we were talking about a 40-year-old woman who has been beaten by a friend, by a jilted lover in Bungoma. Why are men and women fighting over love?
No, there's so
People
much.
don't understand that in social media, women have a lot of choices.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, in social media, there are 3 active apps, the ones that we know. Of course, there are others. But we have Facebook, we have Instagram, and we have TikTok. And be sure, if you have a girl out there, she's talking to at least one person in every app. Or there's someone who is engaging her actively.
And you're thinking you're the only one.
Aha.
If you're dating the only girl, you're very lucky.
No. Think
You're
about
very
it
lucky.
and investigate and do your soul searching.
Yes, because sometimes you might not know.
You don't know what's going on. Yeah. That's why we have a lot of cases of gender-based violence, a lot of cases of because it all comes down, it boils down to a mental condition.
Yeah. So don't kill or beat someone.
Because of love.
Love is not everything.
Yeah.
Love
And
is
it's gonna land you in jail.
Yeah.
Forever.
And you'll die.
And you'll die.
Anyway, let's come back later after DJ Cham plays a couple of good music. When we continue, we tell you what's happening on our roads. And remember, the rains are not yet over.
Oh, yes.
There are many places that are still flooding. And of course, Nairobi, there's a Nairobi Dam is at risk of actually breaking its banks.
Yeah, breaking its banks already.
That means,
and we saw what Governor Sakaja said, that people are going to be evacuated. All those people living around Nairobi Dam area, from high-rise, from parts of Kibera, some people in Langata have actually been told to go to higher grounds because there's a risk. And you know that area, the water that floods down that river. Remember just the other day, a diver from Red Cross actually lost his life
there
in around that area.
Yeah.
So when they actually say this, it's a serious issue, and people need to take these precautions seriously.
So take your precautions seriously. It's not very easy, but the rains are still here with us.
Yes.
Please, if you see water, do not drive through them.
Yeah.
Don't
Did you
drive
see
through
that
water.
video that is doing rounds on social media? A boda guy was trying to cross over a swollen river, and he was swept away. Luckily enough, the members of the public who are around there
Saved him.
Just by good chance, quick action, that they actually got him, but he lost his boda. Luckily enough, they saved his life. So people need to be extra vigilant and extra cautious.
Okay. And of course, finally, Karaba, the former Kirinyaga senator, passed on today. The former head teacher. We condole with the Kirinyaga people. He was the immediate former senator of SK Daniel Karaba.
Okay.
He was a head teacher. I don't know whether he's the same head teacher who was in Thika High School, because even our Thika High School headmaster was called Karafa.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not sure whether he's the one or is their relatives.
Okay.
But poleni sana watu wa Kirinyaga.
Yes.
For losing a great man and an educationist, a man who stood in the gap for very many people for a very long time. So, poleni sana.
Yeah.
So we go for break. When we come back, we continue with our broadcast. So, Lo, You know,
Yeah.
I remember the days when you were very stupid in primary school. I know you participated in this debate.
I was a good student. Which one? Have you told me?
You know that debate?
Now I remember.
Education is better than money.
Ilikuwa mjadala.
Remember the days. And you told us education is better than money solo.
And I said,
yes,
I am standing adjudicators, teachers, and students. I stand here to strongly support this motion that says that education is much better than money.
Chaos.
Easy, if I look back.
Yes.
Huyo mwalimu wetu wa debate ananikasirishanga baya.
You refuse and you are telling your other students.
I was telling those
you cross the floor.
I was telling these other people.
Yeah.
I urge the people who are opposing this motion.
Yes.
To humbly cross the floor and come in support of this
education
motion. And I'm going to display this with my 5-point agenda.
Yeah. You remember?
Yes.
And that time you're telling them, you have a logbook.
Yeah.
And you don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Cosine. Vectors.
It was a logbook. Sasa siku hizi, hiyo logbook, afadhali uko na logbook ya gari, kuliko na hiyo logbook ya algorithm. I wonder why I was supporting the motion of education is better than money. No. Now, if you get money, eat it. Education, wait. Because
I tell Kenyans, the biggest lie they were told in school is when you are going there and telling people that education is better than money. My friend, money too.
Wacha
ukuja hapa nje. And we know you are listening to us who said that thing. Nowadays you are regretting. Jua inakuchapa.
Mnatembeanga na masivi zako huku umechomwa na jua kuchomwa. Looking for money.
But you said education is better
than money. What a way to regret. This thing, and I remember, and you know, if you are in the opposing side, and you are saying money is better than education, even the teachers now started disliking you. You are seen as a very disobedient student.
Huyu
mtoto ni kama anakonga mkora. Anataka pesa. Ataki kusoma. I really wonder why we were actually convinced to support that motion. And you know, we came with very strong points.
Yes.
We were saying that money can come and go. Money is just here for a short time, but education will last forever. Oh my God. Nikikumbuka hiyo kitu. I just wish I said, so give me the money. I eat it now.
Kenyans, do you remember the days?
Yeah.
You were debating in primary school.
And strongly supporting the motion.
Education is better than money. What were your points?
My points were, education will last you for a lifetime. Money will come and go. Number 2, I would say, education is going to make you fit in society.
Yes.
Kumbe pesa ndio inaweza kufanya hata ukubalike kwa hii society.
Unaambiwa hata ukiwa kijana unaitwa mzee kachi.
Unaambiwa mzee tafadhali.
And you're 20. Jamaa wa 60 anambia amkia mzee.
Kwa sababu hauna kitu. Lakini ukikuwa na pesa, even mzee anasemanga, wacha aketi tu.
Wacha mzee akae.
Mimi niko sawa.
Wana kupepeta.
That motion, it really makes me really hate the debate club. The way we were saying that money is just here to last for a moment.
Yes.
And make you
now
shine.
Money is here to stay.
Money is here to stay. If you don't have money.
Yes.
Hey. My brother.
Now those teachers, where did they go to? Because they didn't understand the importance of money.
Even now if you meet them on the street, they ask you, wachie mwalimu kitu. I will never forget that motion.
Those teachers, you cheated us.
Yes.
Education cannot be better than money.
Education is good, but money is better.
Good. Money is better.
Education is important, but money is important.
Yeah, you just say that. Because remember, 90% of people are looking for money.
Everybody.
And the Western education we are teaching people in this country is for employment.
Exactly.
There's a guy who dropped in class 2.
Yeah. Na saizi ako na hardware yake.
Anauza
ma spare parts.
Mbaya sana.
Mnapatananga na yeye anakuambia, "Wacha nipeleke delivery wetu tutaongea."
Na wewe uko hapo
na makaratasi zako unashinda ukipiga simu hakuna mtu anashika. Unasema unaweza nitafutia mahali. So debates.
Kenyan, tell us where did you ever participate in these debates?
Do you remember those
nostalgic debates?
These nostalgic debates that actually almost fooled us and made us see, like in society, if you are not educated and you don't have money.
If you had money and you're not educated, you are no one.
Exactly.
Only to realize
that money is important.
DJ Cham playing one of the best sets there this afternoon. And before we get into what you're going to discuss next solo, first of all, let's check what's happening on our roads. You know, sometimes when it's like this time of the day, things get heady and heavy as people try to go home. And so now, away from the roads, we get back to our business of what's happening across the globe. And we were talking about earlier on about the fuel prices. We talked about Raphael Tuju.
Yes.
But now we are talking about the fuel prices. I think America is trying to get a deal with Iran now because the prices have gone too high. So what do you think?
I think that's necessary. They have been compelled to.
Yes.
This war was not going to benefit anybody. And of course, all we were going to get is escalation of the oil prices, which is going to affect the whole world, because once the prices of the barrels shoots high per dollar, then the supply of even other commodities becomes very, very expensive. I think it was uncalled for. We are having a lot of insecurity, a lot of tension in places that have been targeted. We know what has been happening in the UAE. We know what have been happening in some countries in the Middle East. And it's not good. Of course, we have been talking about even those Kenyans who are directly affected because they're in the foreign countries which are targeted by the war. And many people were seeking repatriation back into their countries, which was not forthcoming. Yes. So I think the only fair thing is to have them reconciled, them agreeing. And of course, we had said that what they wanted is people to come down kneeling at President Trump.
Okay.
But, if it's affecting even Americans, definitely they have to reach an agreement and a compromise so that the war can tone down and we all live in peace together instead of having conflict that is affecting us in terms of finances.
Yeah, because we need to ask ourselves, does it really stand the better way of dealing with it? Because
yes.
Naturally, if you do not do it, then the world will suffer. It's a big problem.
Yes, for nothing.
Yeah.
For people who are innocent, there's no point of going through all that. And of course, the DCI have issued a statement just minutes ago. They issued a press statement. There was a press briefing going on, and on the former CS,
Tuju.
Raphael Tuju. And they have issued a statement saying that the former CS had abducted himself. So they say that based on very solid intelligence and meticulous forensic analysis, that he actually had not left his current residence throughout the period that he went missing. You know the drama that is in this country. Yeah? This is Afro cinema. This is why you say Afro cinema continues.
Continues.
The drama is after
I asked
drama.
you a question. Was it Raphael who abducted Tuju? Or Tuju abducted Raphael?
Yeah, so the DCI have issued a statement and they have issued a press conference.
Mohammed Amin, I've seen talking.
Yes, Mohammed Amin.
DCI boss.
Yes, DCI boss.
Said that the last contact on geolocating indicates that
he was just in the house.
Anyway, he has a big house.
Yes, he has
you can get lost and no one will know.
You don't even know that he has a bunker there.
I like his study, by the way.
Yes.
Have you been to Tuju's house?
No, not yet. But I've been to Dari.
I've been to his house. And he took me to the tour of his house. The study is meticulous. The study is meticulous. And the bedrooms are upstairs. And the living room and the kitchen and the downstairs.
Yeah.
Fantastic piece of art.
Possibly. Did he have a bunker? Did you see a bunker?
I didn't see a bunker. But I think he must be hiding.
He must be having a bunker, a secret room somewhere.
No, must have been hiding in his study.
So a few minutes ago, there's a video that is doing rounds right now that he has actually been rearrested. Just even before he issued the statement, they arrested him and took him to current police station.
Yeah, but they'll arrest him because of false information.
Yeah, because of false information, and now they're questioning everything, every detail that he had given. They're also questioning his family members who had actually even issued disappearance, missing person disappearance.
See, Manu, you know Manu Tuju?
Yes.
Manu used to, you remember him and Okoth?
Yeah.
Used to do, they had a record label.
Yes. Yes, back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they did Chapa. Mina Penda Chapa.
Mina Penda Chapa. Mina like
Abba
Chapa.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was Manu Tuju's production.
Oh, yeah. Okay. With our good friend, Mr. Abbas Kubaf.
Yes.
I was with him yesterday. We were watching that game. Anyway, yeah.
Watching what game?
Let's just say that I met Abbas Kubaf over the weekend.
Watching football.
Watching football together.
Yes, we will not say the team. But also, away from that, Zinedine Zidane will succeed Didier Deschamps as French national team head coach.
Okay.
In the summer, with a verbal agreement already reached, sources have said he will officially be appointed once the 2026 World Cup is concluded for France. Anyway, Didier Deschamps has been that coach for over 10 years in that team.
He's been there for a long time.
10 years.
10 years. That's
he won it either. He won with Le Blues as a captain and won as a coach.
Okay.
And also has been there for the longest time I remember.
There was at some point when people had thought that Zinedine Zidane was going to be hired as Manchester United coach. But anyway, he deserves it. He was a great footballer. A very, very fine gentleman who carries himself with a lot of decorum. And I think he's serious, quite serious with this. Apart from the headbutt, the infamous headbutt, I think Zinedine Zidane is one of those very fine footballers who actually left the football scene without any scandals.
Yeah, he's a great player. Superstar.
Yes.
And then away from that, there's some thread here that Kenyan female prisoners are begging for sex. They're asking officials they need
conjugal rights.
Conjugal rights.
Yeah, it's okay.
Eh?
Let me tell you something. There was someone who was saying that hao wanaume wanapenda hizi vitu zinaitwa kutu. Toa kutu. That they go at Langata Women's Prison hapo nje because at least every day there's someone who's being freed. And they're in need of that. So I think it's a right. It's a right, and they have every right to ask for conjugal rights. And if it's fair enough, probably they should be accorded that.
Yeah, so the government should tell us whether they will grant them
wafunguliwe ka room.
Wachukuliwe ka room.
Waekewe ka room.
Okay, unaenda kuona mtu yako.
Unasema mtu yangu ako hapa Langata, nipe 1 hour narudi.
Hey.
They're human and it's a right. So conjugal right, I think it's only fair in human rights issues to grant them and accord them that privilege.
And someone is asking a very interesting question. If size does not matter, why are there no 3-inch dildos.
You know, the people who use the, that's a gadget. and people don't invest in small gadgets anyway in the world. People don't invest in small gadgets. Wewe ndio utajua kiwango itafika wapi.
So you do not invest in small gadgets?
Yeah, that's why even apart from people who are in the club and they're having shots, that's why we have shot glasses. But in normal operational procedures, even when you want to drink water, glasses are of standard size.
A come up.
Wewe ndio utadecide maji ile unataka kukunywa inatoshana aje.
You can't just wake up and say I don't want.
Atika maji kidogo. Hapana. Unafuata unakunywa glasi ine. Yeah, so if it's a gadget, people will not invest in small ones. Yeah, very few people will invest in small. It will not sell.
It has to be right size.
Itakuwa size kubwa, wewe ndio utaamua.
Ai.
Wewe ndio utaamua mahali ya kuweka speed limit.
DJ Cham. Solo is crazy, man.
So, for someone who is questioning why dildos don't have size, or whether size matters or not, then you don't invest in small gadgets.
We don't invest in small gadgets?
Yeah.
It has to be big.
Yeah, then you decide.
Gadget.
Then you decide. But of course, there are those small dildos. So let them not be filled. They're actually there, but not as marketable as a big one.
Okay. So Solo, finally, uko kadi?
Niko kadi, and I think I like that initiative. More and more people are actually taking it up. More young people. It's doing very, very well. The problem I have with this Nikokadi initiative is that now political class has started tapping on that wave, and now they want to act like they're actually doing it. Just the other day, we saw the president saying Nikokadi. We've had a few politicians, even in the oppositions, now who are actually using that term. This one, let us be very, very keen and very aware that these ones are just... I think these political people are they have run out of ideas. So that they see that young people are coming up with an initiative that is strong, that is powerful, that people are actually embracing, and now they want to ride on it. That is the only problem that we have in this country. Political class have run out of ideas. Now, you hear people in political rallies saying ati, sasa niko kadi. Who taught you that? Who taught you?
Niko kadi.
Hii kitu ni ya mavijana. Let people ride. You come up with your ideas and agendas. Stop riding on the young people. Kuiba. That is dubbing. Wewe unataka kukopi exam, ukopi mpaka jina ya mtu.
In primary, people used to do that.
Yeah, ati umeandika hapo ati Francis Muriuki, and you know your name is someone else. No, people come up with your own unique ideas. Stop copying, because we know. And this time, Kenyans do not be fooled. I'm telling you, that Nikokadi initiative, if the youth just continue with it and don't accept to be bought, it's a very powerful tool.
So, Tiko Kadi?
Yes.
If you're not Kadi, tell us. And
na kama uko kadi, tuambie, uko kadi, umechukua kadi wapi, una vote wapi, na ujue na kadi yako uweke vizuri. And show us. Don't be afraid to show people niko kadi.
Show us where is your kadi.
Now politicians have started riding on that wave. It's embarrassing. It's a shame. Can they deliver? Not riding with the fame of other people.
All right. So Law has said it. Tuko kadi.
Yeah.
Thank you. We say Gen Z's kudos for bringing that initiative.
Yeah.
Of Tuko kadi.
Very powerful.
And let's turn out and vote for the right leaders. Avoid a government of thugs.
Yeah.
Predators.
Exactly.
Thieves.
Yeah.
And conmen.
And riding on the wave. Unasema ati, oh, so hii ndio inashika. kesho nitasema. No. Get your own unique
idea.
All
right. Let's go for a short break. When we come back, we continue with the broadcast. And Patra, when they say that song, you just know.
Yeah.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Trailer load of girls.
School bell a ring. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. School bell a ring.
Hey, but Shaba is a king of dance.
Yes, he is.
And Patra is a queen.
Yes.
Both of them on one song.
She's a bad girl of dance.
More fire.
From back in the day.
More fire.
Yeah.
So now, today, Solo, it's 94th birthday for Mamangina Kenyatta.
94th.
And she looks cool and good.
And she looks, wow, way much younger. You'd not have thought she's 94 years old.
We tell you how you eat.
Yeah.
Food determines how you live. People don't understand that.
That's true.
Look at the way Mamangina looks.
Yeah.
And look how the Sonko has made that decision today.
Yes.
Yes. Sonko has realized.
Yeah.
Iyo pombe mingi.
Iyo tuache. Na manyake.
Na processed refined meat. Na kukula mchele sani mzima.
Yeah.
Mashafashi.
Yes, he has decided to eat healthy.
Yeah, so Mamangina's, I think you can see her lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's why she's reached 94 years.
Yeah.
Jomo Kenyatta died in 1979.
Yes.
Mamangina is here with us till 2026.
Till to date. And she's still looking strong. She does not walk with any aid.
Doesn't.
Walks straight. But of course, you well know that I think she was one of the few ladies back in the day to undergo a plastic surgery procedure, which still looks good on her. Because if you remember back in those days, to undergo such a procedure, of course, you must have been very well managed, have a very good doctor. You see nowadays when people are doing those plastic surgery procedures, a lot of them end up being botched. You end up looking worse than you're supposed to do. Hanging face, hanging lips, hanging eyes. Almost, you look inhuman. But kudos to Mamangina Kenyatta at 94. She looks healthy, strong, and everything. It's a good decision that Sonko has actually decided to ditch that, because we are living in a generation where lifestyle diseases are so much on the rise.
And Sonko is saying, today, henceforth, no red meat.
No red meat, no salt, no alcohol, no much processed food, all those things. If you want to...
And no girls. Yeah. The most surprised to me, he said no girls.
Yeah, that one is debatable.
Debatable.
That one is debatable because he's a politician, and those are the electorate. So you cannot say you'll ditch them unless he elaborates what he means by no girls.
He said no girls. Amesema the other thing, but no women.
Yeah. Amesema hataki kukula nyama kabisa.
Hataki. Red or live.
Yes. Okay. It's a good move. It's a good move if people want to live a healthy life. Remember, lifestyle diseases are so much on the rise, and they're affecting and killing a lot of people. There are so many diseases. There's hypertension, diabetes. So many diseases are associated with that. So leading a healthy lifestyle is a way to go for a lot of, and I know a lot of Kenyans are also embracing that kind of culture.
So if you are going to live a better life, food forms 60%. Before you work out, please eat right. Some of us make sure that our food is well prepared rather than eating junk or eating the sausages. Processed meat is actually a killer. It has a lot of carcinogens, which are not very good for the body.
For your health.
So if you're going to eat, please make sure that you eat healthy, you live healthy, embrace healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. People think that just going to the gym is enough. Is what
food is the main,
but food is actually
food is the main,
a key
then
contributor.
Gym is a secondary.
Yeah,
and remember to sleep well,
and sleeping for at least 7 hours.
7 hours minimum, 8. You start there. If you don't sleep for 7 hours, forget it.
But
He
you know,
will
people,
collapse.
sometimes I was talking to so many of my friends who say they sleep for only 3 hours a day because anashindwa analala nini kulalisha. It's actually very healthy to sleep for a long time. It's highly recommended by medics. They tell you that it's important for you to have that good rest because, you know, every time you sleep, your body heals.
Okay. So anyway, let's go for news. When we come back, we wind up the show. Keep listening. There's someone who's saying, there's a woman on a coat in a lake wearing a coat. There's a woman on a boat in a lake wearing a coat. In this riddle, I have told you the woman's name. What is it?
There's a woman?
There's a woman on a boat.
On a boat.
In a lake wearing a coat.
There's a woman in a
lake.
In a lake.
In a boat.
In a boat.
There's a woman on a boat in a lake.
In a lake.
Yeah. There's a woman on a boat in a lake wearing a coat. What is the name of the woman?
The lady in a coat.
You look at the word. There is Teresa.
Yeah.
Should be Teresa.
Teresa. Oh, there.
The woman's name is Teresa.
So a woman.
So it's Teresa woman on a boat in a lake. That's how you answer it.
Wow, that's a riddle and a half.
It's a riddle.
Riddle.
So Teresa, that's
Teresa.
That's what you ask yourself. Where is the name?
Yeah.
You start with T-H-E-R. What's the name which starts? It's Teresa.
Teresa.
Yeah.
So Teresa
on
a
boat.
woman.
Yeah.
On a boat.
Yes.
In a lake.
Yeah. Wearing
a coat.
Yeah.
Hey, Teresa.
And away from that, the OnlyFans founder dies at 43. So billionaire owner of adult content platform OnlyFans, Leo Radvinsky, dies at 43 after a long battle with cancer. So low. OnlyFans.
A very, very sad story on that one. He was pretty young to be a billionaire. Say in his 40s. OnlyFans has become a very, very popular channel on social circles. And very many people getting involved there. And of course, raking a lot of money. There are some women even in Kenya who are on OnlyFans website. And I can guarantee you that I have seen some who are driving, some who are constructing houses, and some who have, as much as it is a controversial.
So what do they sell in OnlyFans?
Well, it's sex. It's adult content.
Oh.
It's adult content.
Akinyi?
Yeah. Yeah, and more. Yeah, so it's adult content. How it became a household name was especially during the COVID era. So many people, not only ladies but even men, registered, and you create your own private account, and for people to access it to gain your adult content. Of course, you have to subscribe and pay some amount of money. Some which goes to the website, and of course some which is paid to the account holders. And it has really, really generated a lot of money. So, and at his prime, at the prime of that website, it's sad that he has succumbed to cancer. And I don't know how people are going to celebrate him.
Oh,
yeah.
Really sad.
Yeah.
Extremely, extremely sad that the founder of
OnlyFans
has passed on.
Yeah. There are so many people who are actually gaining access to OnlyFans quietly. Ujui, unaonanga mtu tu akipita, but you don't know that they're actually subscribers of OnlyFans.
So many people don't know.
Oh. But the people who do, and the people who make money there, it's they make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. So a lot of times people do it at night. You just log in, go into an account, you pay a subscription fee, and then you can access individual accounts privately, where you get to see what you want to see.
So how much is the subscription fee?
I'm not really sure, but I know there's an amount to be paid.
Okay. So anyway, that's what is happening beyond our borders. And of course, I wanted also to look at what's happening in the country. And we start with the ODM delegation conference, grassroots leaders and party NDC set for Friday, a group drawn for 5 counties in Western Kenya led by Vihiga. The chairperson, Zebedio Sabwa, says ODM leaders from the region, including Sifuna, Otosi and Kalabamisi, have been sidelined ahead of the meeting. The leaders also say that they won't recognize party interim secretary general, the lady, which is funny. Yeah. And also former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has lauded Gen Z for launching Inequality.
No, they should not say that. They should not. They should not ride on the fame of other people and the creativity of other people.
Speaking at a political rally in Kiambu, Gachagua highlighted significant responsibility for young people.
Yeah.
Have you had these politicians before when this popularity of Onikadi urging people to register as voters so that they can elect responsible leaders? Nobody has been talking.
Yes.
So why are they riding on the wave? That is a trick question. Hiyo ni ukora tu. Mikora.
And the police in Nigeria say 50 people have been arrested following allegation of sexual assault at a community festival in South Delta State. Videos circulating on show young men openly attacking women who were on their own. The clip sparks widespread anger and hashtag stop raping our women on social media. Delta State is always crazy. You know, that's why they have a lot of oil. Yeah. So women, 15 men assaulting women sexually.
Yeah.
That's very so wrong.
It's very wrong. I know there's a lot of oil there, but I think a lot of people there in that region lead a very poor lifestyle.
Yeah, because of what the oil excavators do.
Yeah.
Of course, you remember the late Ken Saro-Wiwa.
Yes.
Yeah, the Ogoni. So in Kericho, Kapsoit MCA Paul Chirchira has called the Nyamira County government to clarify the role in burial of bodies in mass grave in Kericho town. Sasa, you go and bury in a mass grave and they're from a neighboring county. How?
What is the problem? What is the agenda?
And who said
exactly
they buried there?
It's a scandalous story.
It's very scandalous.
It should be very, very scandalous.
And we don't know who actually brought those bodies.
Yes, because where are they from?
Yeah, you can't be killing our children.
Yes.
And you expect us to just...
And then you go and dump them in an open cemetery.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very questionable.
Even the person who was doing that, who has all those powers?
And what is the motive?
Yeah. It's crazy. So let's be very careful on what we do.
Yes.
And then finally,
yes,
what you've been waiting for. What happened yesterday?
It was a long weekend.
Very,
very long weekend. Of course, we were still full because of Eid al-Fitr, yes. Eid Mubarak. But of course, yes, the Carabao Cup was taking place. We had Manchester United versus Manchester City versus Arsenal. Quite a game, not the result we were looking for.
No, but any team can win.
Yeah.
Who are you saying not the result you are looking for? Who?
It's not the result we were expecting.
Who are those?
Man City won. But it should have gone the other way. But
after being beaten 2-0.
Yeah. Let's just say that Arsenal made some big mistakes, a few hiccups here and there, a few defects because of selection of the team. We did not field the best goalkeeper as we had wished for.
and just some small slip-ups and mishaps costed Arsenal the loss. So we big up Manchester City, but Carabao Cup is nothing. It's nothing for us. It's nothing for. Actually, I know, and I saw Manchester City players lifting the cup with one hand.
So
that's when I knew. That's when I knew that actually this was nothing for us.
Listen, Solo.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Solo.
And then we still have the chance to win the treble.
Solo.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
We still have the Champions League. We still have the English Premier League for Arsenal. We still have the FA Cup if we want to.
Okay.
Those are the important trophies that we are actually eyeing.
You sound like a very sad loser. But let me tell you, Arsenal always freezes in big occasions. When the cup is there, your celebration like this.
Yeah.
Speak no cup. The other one, see no cup. The other one, hear no cup. So whenever you see those things, you freeze.
So that's not the outcome we are actually expecting, but it's okay. But my biggest worry was the amount of anger directed by others who are not even Manchester City fans.
Which others?
Towards Arsenal.
Who are those?
I don't know why people have a problem when Arsenal wins.
Which people?
And that's why we have been silencing haters.
Which ones? Name names.
Manchester United fans were so happy. You'd have thought they won.
So low.
You'd have
thought. You don't want our fans to be happy.
You might have thought there was something in for them, and there was nothing.
I loved the way Papa Lewiso said.
Yeah.
That if Arsenal loses, he'll give Kevin Masagara 5,000.
What happened?
He said, Man City wezi to figure, Man City wezi to figure. Then, in his sound, in his voice, I just started laughing. Because Arsenal and Caps, when they see a cup like this,
we don't see it.
Like what Vidija told us today, that Arsenal wanakuwa kama tea bag, ikirushwa ndani ya kikombe, unaitoa shwa, ukiona kikombe.
I just realized that Arsenal as a team, we are actually strong people, strong-willed, strong personalities, and we have so many haters. There's so many haters who have been hating on Arsenal for nothing.
There's a song you should go and listen to today by Les Wanyika. It's called Amigo.
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 Nimekuwa na kilea siku mingi, amigo.
So you should go and listen to Amigo. Wazazi wako wanateseka nyumbani, amigo. Watu Arsenal wameteseka kama nguruwe.
I saw people celebrating. Even where I was watching the game from.
Yes.
Even the people who were sitting next to me.
Yes.
Out there cheering, shouting, everything. And I asked them, excuse me, sir, which team do you support?
Manchester United.
Anasema ni Manchester United. Na hapa amepiga nduru ni kama kuna kitu watapewa.
The great Manchester United were hate watching. We watched that match. And we were supporting the blue side of Manchester. So that red side of Arsenal should see fire. Holy Ghost fire.
Holy Ghost fire.
Yes.
So it was a painful one. It was a painful loss. But I just, I was comforted by the fact that this was not a cup we were actually really dying to get.
Even the other ones you're not dying to taste.
Even
this elephant.
Because I can tell you, the elephant came down, fell down with a thunderous fall.
Yes. The elephant just fell. We were waiting for the elephant. Aye.
Oh, no. So anyway, kudos to the team, the best team that won the thing. It was sad that they took the cap from our side. We must accept that there were some mistakes there. Personally, I think that we should not have fielded our second option goalkeeper. We should just have gone with our first team. and seriously played the game, that could have changed a lot of dynamics. So it's unfortunate that the coach did that mistake. He did not want to own it because he said he was okay with the choice, but it could be because probably he was looking at the bigger plan, the bigger picture.
Oh, fantastic. So Solo has admitted that Man City were the better side.
Yeah.
The blue side of City, congratulations for winning Carabao Cup.
Yeah. The small cup.
The last time.
That's a small cup.
The last time Arsenal won it, it was called Carling Cup.
Oh, back in the day.
Even when we changed the name, they have not even won it.
I was even wondering, what a name.
Yeah?
What a name.
Don't worry. One hand.
You were lifting with one hand.
It's a good cup.
It's a small cup. Back in the day when we were growing in the village, there was that kikombe ya mabati, inaitangwa 15.
So let me ask you. Why are you jealous that Man City won it and you are going there?
I'm not.
And you are angry. Why are you so pained still?
No, I'm not in pain. I'm okay.
Why are you complaining all along today?
I'm okay. I was just shocked that people are hating on Arsenal instead of supporting their teams.
Why should you be shocked? People should hate Arsenal.
No.
Love Manchester. It doesn't matter which side.
I asked 4 gentlemen, which team do you support? And I said, hey, clearly when you are good, you have many haters.
So today, also Gerard Piqué was saying that Gerard Piqué on Bruno Fernandes. You know, I told you, this year's my player of the year is Bruno Fernandes.
Yes.
I've said it.
Yeah.
And Gerard Piqué said 16 assists, and people are stressing that only 7 came from open play. This is exactly what happens when you play for Manchester United. Different standards, different pressure. That's why I left for FC Barcelona. He says that Bruno has been so good, but every time unasikia mtu anaita penalty,
anasema it was not open play.
Yes, but for me, Bruno is the best player this season. The others who are there, of course, Declan. If Arsenal win the league,
yes,
Declan is in contention.
Yeah,
and of course, the person who is really regressed is is not Ahmad, is Saka. Saka nowadays does not take people one-on-one.
Yeah,
Ahmad Diallo, I think, is a better player than Saka. And remember that Sofiane Amrabat won the more trophies for United than Declan Rice for the Arsenal. Even that Carling Cup, so Amrabat won it.
That's true.
So it's very interesting to see how things turn out.
Yeah.
So, Solo.
Yeah.
We hope that Arsenal will win.
To all our Arsenal fans, let's soldier on. We still got it. Yeah.
We still got it?
Yeah. Carabao Cup should not be a demotivator.
So we hope that
we are going for the Champions League and we are going for the English Premier League in a big way. We are still 9 points ahead.
It's okay. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, and if we decide to, we will also scoop the FA Cup.
But remember, I told you it's not over until
the fat lady sings. The fat lady nowadays is a model.
Join a gym.
Yes.
And became a model.
Yeah, she can't wait.
Model.
Yeah.
But yesterday, the fat lady sang.
Tunangoja hizi siku zingine after the games, she'll have lost weight.
She'll have lost weight.
Yeah.
So let's take a short break. When we come back, we wind down the show. It's a Spice Drive. I'm your host, Charles Soteno, and the real Solo. Keep listening. Of course, you're listening to Spice Drive, so enjoy all our digital things there. Of course, this afternoon, Solo, we had a very beautiful conversation.
Yeah.
So what's your take home?
My take home is for all my Arsenal people. Let's stay and move with our head held high. And also some advice just to tell people and assure you, you should just be very selective in your battles, because sometimes it's better to be to be peaceful than to be right.
So now, Solo has become philosopher. And we understand why.
We are peaceful.
We understand why. Arsenal lost.
Yeah.
The better team won.
Yes.
Keep your head up, Arsenal fans.
Yes.
What you should not do is to hang yourself.
Yeah, no, we will not hang ourselves. It's better to be
Stay
peaceful.
alive. Stay alive.
Let's just be peaceful.
Yes.
It's better to be peaceful than to be right.
So
Yeah.
keep your head up.
Keep your head high.
There's another game to coming.
Yes.
Against Man City. Do your revenge.
Yeah.
Or you are
Proper.
beaten.
A clean one.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, Saturday also is Gor Mahia versus AFC Leopards.
Yes, that's a nice grudge
Another
match
derby.
between number one, and number two.
Another derby. So Ingwe fans,
Yeah.
be ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Find the peace.
Find peace. Early enough. So
Yes.
many things are happening, and of course, we wish you all a wonderful afternoon as you drive home. Enjoy each and every moment, and remember the rains are still here with us.
Yes.
So do not drive in flooded areas. Please move to safer grounds whenever you see rivers bursting their banks and all that.
Yeah.
And be safe. Keep it safe, because the
course.
rains are here for a long time, and we warn you early enough.
Yeah.
Do not get involved in these areas. Of course, if you live around Nairobi Dam, be very careful.
Yes.
Because the dam has swollen.
Yes.
So we do not know whether it will break its bank or not.
And remember, everybody else who's living around riparian land, you have been advised to be extra cautious.
Be extra cautious. So in a few, Kevin Matara will be here with After Hours Show. And so we want to wish you a pleasant evening, a wonderful day tomorrow. Have a beautiful, beautiful night as you rest from your workspaces and workplaces. Enjoy the evening. I'm your host, Charles Sotino, alongside the real Solo. And we say it's adios.